guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We are doing 1 Samuel chapter 7. So the people from Kiriath Jearim, they came to get the ark, and they brought the ark to a man's house named Abinadab, and his son Eleazar was the one that took care of it. So now 20 years has passed, and the ark is still in the same place, and the people of Israel is like, we need the Lord, like we're longing for him. So Samuel's like, if you want the Lord, you gotta get rid of those idols and those gods and those things that you guys worship. You gotta follow the Lord wholeheartedly. Part of verse 3 says, set your heart on the Lord and worship only him, then he will rescue you from the Philistines. So they all agreed and they did it, and Samuel is telling them to go to a place called Mizpah so he could pray over them. Verse 6 says, they drew water and poured it out in the Lord's presence. They fasted that day, and there they confessed, we have sinned against the Lord. And Samuel judged the Israelites at Mizpah. So word on the street is that the Philistines heard that the Israelites are going to Mizpah. So the Philistines, they gather together, and they're about to go attack them. But then the Israelites hear that the Philistines are coming, and they're scared. So verse 8 says, the Philistines said to Samuel, don't stop crying out to the Lord our God for us, so that he will save us from the Philistines. So Samuel, he got a young lamb as a burnt offering for the Lord so that he can cry out for the Israelites. They mention that the Lord hears him, and verse 10 says, Samuel was offering the burnt offering as the Philistines approached to fight against Israel. The Lord thundered loudly against the Philistines that day and threw them in such confusion that they were defeated by Israel. So the men of Israel left Mizpah to go attack the Philistines, and they were able to strike them down. It says they were struck down all the way to a place below Bethkar. So between Mizpah and a place called Shen, Samuel took a stone and named it Ebenezer, explaining the Lord has helped us to this point. And it mentions that Ebenezer means stone of help. So here's some good news for the Israelites. Verse 13 says, so the Philistines were subdued and did not invade Israel's territory again. The Lord's hand was against the Philistines all of Samuel's life. It mentions that the cities from Ekron to Gath were given back to Israel, and it says Israel even restored the surrounding territories from Philistine control. There was also peace between the Amorites and Israel after this time. So throughout Samuel's life, he was the one responsible to judge Israel, and it says every year he would go through these towns judging, and verse 17 says, then he would return to Ramah because his home was there. He judged Israel there, and he built an altar to the Lord there. And that's the end of chapter 7. Sorry guys for the late upload, but had to get it in. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great night.